6:48 here at News 8 in our Smart Start. Your top stories happening this morning. A former local substitute teacher accused of touching children inappropriately while on the job is set to appear in court. Aron Spitzer following that case. She's here live in studio. Aron.
Brennan, 40-year-old Robert Pettit was arrested May 22nd after investigators say they received several reports of Pettit sexually abusing children while on campus. Over the years, Pettit held several positions at various districts in the area, and a year ago, elementary students reported him to officials with the Wheatland-Chili Central School District, where he worked as a sub. We're told he worked there for 11 days during the 2022 to 2023 school year and was released after district leaders heard of the allegations. Before that, he worked as a probationary teacher at the North Street School in Geneva for a year. In January 2023, he worked one day within the Webster Central School District. And from 2020 to 2022, Pettit worked for Spencerport Schools. It's unclear at this time if there are more possible victims. Pettit is set to appear in court at 9:30 for a motions hearing. We will, of course, keep you posted as we learn more on air and online at rochesterfirst.com. Brennan?
Aron, thank you. At the same time in court today, what else we're following? The sentencing coming for the Rochester father responsible for the drug death of his baby girl. In January, Dylan Brito fell asleep at this apartment complex while watching his 13-month-old. Police say he failed to keep his drugs away from her, and she was unresponsive when he awoke. He then alerted maintenance workers at the apartment who started CPR. And during that, police say Brito pulled a blue piece of paper out of his daughter's mouth and tossed it. In court, he admitted to knowing what he was doing, trying to hide the evidence. Brito took a plea deal from the court for manslaughter and tampering with evidence. This morning, he will be formally sentenced to 5.5 to 11 years in prison. Some new updates on the former RPD officer, Sean Jordan, sentenced to 10 weekends in jail and 10 years probation after pleading guilty to raping a child less than 15 in Ontario County. Inside the courthouse yesterday, Jordan was quiet but cooperative as the judge read the sentence terms. The victim's mother spoke holding back tears as she faced the man who raped her daughter, saying, "I cannot believe he did this to my baby. He ruined her life." It was early 2022. Authorities say Jordan raped the victim by forcible compulsion in South Bristol. Jordan later admitted to having sex with a child under 15 that summer and touching the child inappropriately on a separate occasion. He did plead guilty to second-degree rape as well as forcible touching.
This is an ultimate tragedy because the parents trusted him. He's a police officer. And if we can't trust the police, then who can we trust? And it's a very difficult situation. This was a child who trusted somebody, and he was an adult and he knew better. And he's the one to blame. There's no one else to blame. And unfortunately, I feel horrible for her family because her mom is here, and there's absolutely nothing her mom could have done to prevent this tragedy.
So these 10 weekends in jail begin a week from Friday. He also has to register as a sex offender. Jordan's guilty plea in Ontario County for that rape case does not resolve the charges against him here in Monroe County, where authorities say he exposed himself to a girl 16 years old on video chat on Facebook Messenger. Another court date is scheduled for November. That'll be after Jordan's 10 weekends behind bars are done. A man from Canandaigua has been sentenced to 20 years in prison following his guilty pleas to criminal sex acts and rape for the sex assaults of 3 different women. 45-year-old Jeffrey Cooney was convicted in April on multiple rape counts. Cooney's new sentence will run alongside his previous 20-year and 4-year sentences. Another former City of Rochester employee is in trouble with the law. This time, the once director of Pathways to Peace, Anthony Hall, facing a third-degree grand larceny charge, accused of stealing more than $3 grand worth of property from the Coalition of Northeast Associations. According to the indictment, the theft occurred between December 2018 and September 19. Hall was well known in this community from the group Pathways to Peace and was called upon frequently to act as a bridge between police and neighbors. Last July, Hall was appointed CEO of the Community Resource Collaborative, and that is the group the focus of the investigation involving the misuse of ARPA funding. Hall was arrested yesterday. He's due back in court Monday in state Supreme Court. We are working to learn more about the identity of this man crushed to death by a tree in Ontario County. Troopers responded to this scene here on Willis Hill Road in Victor yesterday afternoon and found the 68-year-old dead on his tractor. Police say they believe he was clearing brush when that tree landed on him. The investigation is ongoing. It was this time 1 year ago, Rochester started taking in the first group of asylum-seeking families coming from New York City by way of mobile medical company .go and putting them on State Street at the Holiday Inn. That hotel today is still operating despite numerous violations, including for insects and rodents. Per public records, there are 149 current code issues associated with the property, which is currently recorded as being owned by Horizon Edge Hospitality LLC. But the city says and confirms to News 8 that Nayan Patel remains the owner.
Whatever we have identified or see, we address it immediately. And I know that there has been other concerns about the hotel and the things that we have witnessed. We have reported to the authorities and the proper authorities, including the Rochester Police Department, the county officials, and also to the Attorney General office.
As we've reported for months now, the city says it issued several tickets to the owner of the hotel for non-compliance, as well as a cease and desist order. How about the celebrations? Well underway downtown at a new cafe. That there, the ribbon cutting at Farmhouse Table in honor of the new space on South Clinton. The business, founded back in 2015, was originally based out of a one-room storefront, has since moved and expanded to 3 locations. That newest spot, 5,000 square feet, 3-story property in a glass prism building. It was actually first built as the public gateway to the Rochester Skyway system. Congrats to them. Looks beautiful there inside. Sunrise traffic at 6:55 before a final look at your weather. We do have the issue in Gates on 490 coming in eastbound, 2 lanes blocked for traffic there at the Buffalo Road exit. Another one, Chi-Li, slowing things down south of the airport at Scottsville Road. Sunrise traffic updates again on both those and more coming up 7:25. This haze, just can't shake it.
Yeah.
At least no rain yet here today.
Yeah, I just poked my head outside. This glow, orange glow around the sun. It's interesting to see, as always. Temperature-wise, how about Honey Falls at 54? Chilly start this morning. Medina 56.
Oh, man.
Call it refreshing.
Parka?
Yeah, that's right. Maybe long sleeve shirt.
Yeah.
How about that? Rush at 59 as well. We'll get numbers climbing into the mid-80s this afternoon. Another easy day for you, but storms do start to work their way in tomorrow, and I would say not even really until late tomorrow, so after your evening commute. So really anything outside next couple days, you're looking good. But you know, the newest data is coming in for Saturday and Sunday. I like what I see. I think the rain chances are trending down for the weekend.
I do like that.
Yeah.
Not using the word washout.
Right.
So we're not going to completely ruin your weekend. We'll have updates on that forecast in your headlines at 7:25. CBS Mornings coming your way.